So what strikes me every time on these 3-day events is when Michael says on this day 2, we are a third through. And I go, what? He keeps pointing out that time is very precious and very short. So on one level we appear to have all the time in the world because we are all about time freedom. And on another level it's like 3 days go so quickly. And the pattern I've seen so far is day 1 is getting ready, rewriting the list and doing as much avoidance as possible generally. And day 2 is giving oneself a hard time for not having done enough on day 1. And on day 3 people usually get in that zone where they're not going to stop. And I know there's a tendency to say 3 days is too much, people only have a weekend, let's just do Saturday, Sunday. But let's see how we go, you know, like if you feel like today, end of today would be enough, maybe then a 2-day event is enough for you. But let's see how you feel about this by the end of the day. Just keeping that in mind, that it's actually the human condition that it takes us a long time to get that low. It's like a steam engine getting it out of the station. You got to build up a lot of steam, and once it's running you can't stop it. And this business is a bit like that. In Austria somebody said, oh, you're doing a snowball business. Isn't that much nicer than a pyramid scheme? Yeah. If you in the mountains and you know snow, you make as a kid, you make a little snowball and you roll it down the hill, it gets bigger and bigger, and then people freak out and say, stop, 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 it's going to become an avalanche, you know? And as a kid you just want just that, you just want it to roll down and get bigger and bigger and bigger. And that's the nature of our business, but you've got to start getting your hands cold and making it snowball and be brave. So yeah, whatever it takes to create enough momentum to turn that pony into a racehorse. You know?
Yeah.
So let's see how today goes. I think did we decide to make a bit of a change? Do you want to talk about that?
Sure. What change are we talking about?
Yesterday it seemed like everything was very loose. People did whatever they did, and there was no. Well, we're all here to support everyone, right? Each other. But we talked last night about how we're going, and we thought that it might be good because when there's a big group, like in Denver they have what, 100 people, you know? And if this thing grows into hundreds and thousands of people at the boot camp, the organization has to be more and more organized. And so what we already doing in the US is have team leaders. So have little groups of 4 to 6 people with a team leader working together. And because it started out as a very small group on Friday night and it's now growing, it was like, oh, it's only a small group, we don't have to split it into smaller groups, right? But just as creating a habit of doing that, because the next one will be bigger, we thought we should put the platinums and the diamonds to take on the group. So we didn't finish the conversation last night in how exactly we're going to do it, but Michael, you're going to
sure, happy to do that. Okay, so any of you diamonds who are willing to be a team leader, raise your hand, please. So it's Cliff, it's Manfred, Savannah. Is that up or? Yeah, Savannah? Vera? Okay, so these are the team leaders. And if you will self-organize in groups of, there's 20 people and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 groups of 4. Okay, so attach yourself to one of them as soon as this session's sort of completed. And people are already grabbing, that's good. And so team leaders, what your responsibility will be direct support. So if somebody's having a challenge, listen to people's goals and help them align with their commitment so they get that work done today. And if you want to do some recording, that's fine. You can use the camera to do sharing, that's fine too. And make sure everybody gets the logistics part right. So we're going to be through at 5. We're going to come back here at 5. It's optional, but we'll do some sharing at 5, a debrief and sharing. Make sure people get fed, the stuff of life. Okay, is everybody good with that? Anybody not understand what we're asking? So you want to associate with one of these 4 people. and they'll help organize the day and the workflow.
And anyone who hasn't seen the pre-training will done it.
Yes. Is anybody here that didn't come to the training that's new?
There
Yes?
will be Glenn's coming. Glenn
Okay.
will turn up at 10.
Good. So you team leaders, what you'll do is help them get the training that's been videotaped so that they get access to the overview and the invitation training so that you'll be fully equipped to go to work.
And
Okay.
this Friday's training is already on YouTube. Tim
Yeah,
Crown has
it's
a
already up.
specific channel.
Yeah, thanks to
It's
Manfred.
not yet on Tim Crown
Right.
TV.
Right. Good. So any questions or comments before we break for our first work session? Yeah? I want to express my appreciation to those of you that shared, those of you that are brave enough to be here and do this work. It's important stuff. We do this for everybody. We're blazing new trails, and guys should psychically pat yourself on the back. So, yes, Lisa.
I just want to say that I'm probably going to be co-leading this one because
So Lisa and Savannah.
Yeah,
So you guys.
we've got Tonchka that we need to coordinate
Yeah.
around.
So
as
these
well.
two will be a
So
team
we might be
leaders.
together and we might be apart at some point.
Yeah. Yeah. Very
And
good.
do we know the markets that aren't from
Yeah,
here? Do we know?
and so that will be something that you guys will sort out.
Okay.
Yes, please.
I was just going to share that there's an organic market at
Beautiful.
Miami State.
Okay, Miami's
So-
market.
Yeah.
It's a good market.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so thank you, and let's get at it.